guys watch our side-by-side stuff, which you may not because not very many people watch it. But we went on the snow ride. I did some cyclones. Things happened. Molly failed to film it, and my rigid toolbox got launched out at about 50 miles an hour. And, well, it's right here. And it got scattered into 1,000 pieces. The whole side's gone. All my tools went flying. And so I went to get a new one, and they don't have one this size. They just had this big guy here. So this thing's bigger. It's got wheels on the side. And I honestly don't know if it's going to fit, but I think it will. So this is our moment of truth to see if we just wasted $60. Watch out there, bud. Look at that.
Like
Hold
a
on, it's
glove.
rocking back and forth. Oh, no problem. I think if I get up there and stand on it, look at the wheels even fit in this little spot. Check that out. There's like a little cubby just for the wheels. I'm pretty sure Rigid made these with razors in mind, because my other one, it was hard to even get out of there. Samson flipped his razor over with one of these in the back, and it didn't even come out. The cooler came out, and this didn't come out. It wasn't even strapped in. So.
We looked at 2 stores, and they were sold out of
What's this do?
the original size in both of those because they're so awesome.
Well, I don't know what this does. I guess I'll explore and figure that out. But our camping trip's coming up, and I'm the tool guy. Usually no one else takes tools. Me and Aaron used to ride. We rode for like 2 years and literally never took a tool with us. And it's a good thing we started because we've had a rash of poor luck lately with tires and breaking wheels and ball joints, and I don't know, we've broke some stuff, so we'll see what happens. Probably gonna break stuff, maybe some swampage.
But also that's fixed.
Allegedly it's fixed.
Allegedly.
We'll know if it's fixed when we go through
These tweezers.
What do you got?
The tweezers.
Those are pliers.
Clever. And the stick. Always a stick.
Action.
All right. This toolbox lid has some sort of rubber gasket here, which would lead me to believe that it's waterproof, allegedly. So at least that means we should have no problem floating the razor completely underwater up to the toolbox. Okay.
Well, we won't have problems with the toolbox. We might have other problems.
No, it should be fine because it's got a seal. Things that I bring in my razor, and if you guys see something you think we're missing, then feel free to comment. We have plenty of straps, and bear with me because this stuff was nice and organized in here till I slung it out till I yard saled it all over the parking lot of the movie theater. But you need plenty of plugs, and I have proven this time and time again.
It's still going.
You have to have plenty of plugs. That one tire has,
I think we're up to like 8.
8 plugs in it, including in the sidewall. So, plugs. I had this good idea where I would get this little can of hairspray, and we would do the blow the hairspray in the tire and light it trick, and it would be cool. It didn't work at all. I tried it a while back. At least not with that little baby can. It didn't work at all. I have an antique ratchet, which was given to me by Sam's grandfather. So, if you have a modern ratchet, I guess that'll work too, but I like the antique one. A pen, in case you get so lost, you just need to write a letter because you're going to die in the woods.
SOS.
General hand tools. An empty container of oil. I have another one of those up here somewhere. I use that to lube my turbo wastegate rod because sometimes they seize up on a razor. If you're a razor owner, you probably know that. Rubber cement. Have to have it. More tire tools. This is just my general tire tool stuff. Mini impact. Let's see if it's still got juice in it. Along with the mini impact, somewhere here, I have a little organizer that has every bit for the razor. So you got like a T30, 8mm, 10mm. There's maybe a couple others, but for the most part, that's it. I think it's a 19mm on the tires. You shouldn't be taking off trailing arms and stuff in the woods, but I have the tools if I need to do it. Ratchet straps. Gosh, it's a mess. We have used numerous ratchet straps because we're bad about knocking beads off the tire. Or the tire off the beads, excuse me. So we've done that several times, and so far, every single time we've got them back on there. We wrap the ratchet strap around, we put some pressure on it, we clean the bead up with some water. We always keep a little spray bottle of water, and we put the pump on it, and then you just play with it, and it'll eventually reseal the bead and get back on there. 100% have to have a bottle jack.
That came in your kit thing, didn't it?
I know you bought it for me. I have SxS, never used it on the trail, but I've got it. Actually, I used this on our last camping trip when I destroyed that tire.
I don't think it worked. I think you still had to do the plugs.
I mean, it didn't hurt, but there was also a hole in the sidewall. So. Trash bags take care of the environment.
Mm-hmm. No littering.
Have to have these. Other than that, I've just got like some hand tool and tire tool, some tire tool stuff in here. I always keep. It's in the razor, but I always take an extra belt, and I always take extra spark plugs, and I think that's about it.
Your pump.
Yeah, and our little pump, you have to have that.
Oh, and we always have to have.
Yeah, the jumper cables.
No, what's on the jumper cables? Zip ties.
Zip ties. Yeah, I don't actually know.
They're very
mine
important.
aren't in here anymore. There's some little baby ones.
You never know when you're gonna need them.
Replenish the zip tie supply. Also, our daughter's not here anymore, so we should
Yeah, I was
probably
gonna say
find
we
her.
needed to pause and go get them.
Let's do that.
It's cool.
So I'm gonna try to find the Amazon link because most of this stuff, I mean, we've patched together, but originally the basis of it, I bought him for Christmas. I think it was Christmas. I decided that we weren't being very safe traveling without anything. So I found like a blog that talked about all these different things that they take razor riding, which some of it didn't fit us. It was like camping gear if you would get lost in the woods overnight, which, I mean, I guess that's good to have, but we just don't.
You know what we took? We didn't take nothing. We took this guy, which is the little kit that comes with the razor. It's how like.
That's what we used to take, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I think what made me want to get us something was when Corey knocked the bead off of his, and we were all like panicked, and somebody thankfully had a kit. So I started researching what kit we should have, and I actually found one on Amazon that had a lot of stuff, and then I think I just bought a few extra things. What else?
Hose clamps. You should always have hose clamps.
Yes, those are nice.
Did you action? Alright, I threw this sucker in here. Again, it fits beautifully. And the way you get these to stay in here is no straps needed. You just gotta get up here and you'll see it bends a little bit.
I like it.
Now it's secured in there. The good news is, if this flies out and destroys itself, Rigid will cover it for you. That's not true.
For the low prices.
Yeah, all you have to do is
$57.
go pay $59 more for a new one. But that's like the cost of the warranty. So, again, if you destroy... Are you guys good? So, like I was saying... Like I was saying... if you smash this or it throws out of the back, Rigid will cover it. You just have to pay their warranty cost, which is like a deductible. It's just an additional $59, which is what they cost. All right, jump off. Jump. Jump up and down. All right, I've got all this junk transferred over. RIP old toolbox. A lot more space in this tool, which is nice, because the other one I really had to be strategic with what fit in there. So we got everything in there, all the nonsense. I added some extra sockets and whatnot. It's got this neat little organizer over here, which is great. So I'm gonna slap it in there. And in the near future, we will run down to the creek and run this thing through the creek and see if it gets water in the clutch box. I really hope not, because it makes for a long trip, because there's a lot of creeks on the way to Clay County. But we'll check it out. I think it's gonna be fun. We'll see you in a minute.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
What's up, guys? We are back from the camping trip. We thoroughly tested that clutch box out by smashing it in the creek numerous times. I got this thing in some deep water. I did that over and over and over again, and we got no water in the clutch box, which is fantastic. So if you watched the last side-by-side video, I explained that apparently the 2021 Turbo S and maybe the Pro XP have an issue with the clutch cover not engaging the seal properly. Matt Smalley down at Polaris of Dunbar helped me out by showing me how to put it on there properly. If you guys need to know, just go watch that video. It's super simple. But if you don't know how to do it, you're going to get water in the box, and it's going to be a pain in the butt, because every time you go through a creek, you're going to have to stop and let it drain out. So Matt, thanks a lot, because smashing into creeks is one of my favorite things I do with these things. It's a blast. But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the stuff that we bring along on our rides. We've had good luck with it so far. If you guys bring stuff that you think we need to bring, put it in the comments. If you think some of the stuff is stupid that we bring and we don't need to, troll us in the comments. I enjoy that too. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed some side-by-side content. If you guys have suggestions on what you want to see us do, go ahead and put it in the comments. Thanks again for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys very soon.